What's going on, guys? It's Bad Bobby Gamer here, and today I'm bringing to you all a new video game review video. The game today is a visual novel game that is available on the PlayStation 4 and on Steam. I'm going to try to keep this review short and to the point. This review will have slight spoilers, so spoiler alert. Let's start off my review now. Okay, so as I stated, this game is a visual novel, and on the PS4 and on Steam, its name is Song of Memories. Let's start off talking about the game story. This game has a pretty unique story. This game is divided into two parts for the story. The first part of the story is a dating simulator where you have to figure out which girl likes you, and you get, well, which girl you like, and getting to know them, and if you guys like each other, etc., stuff like that. The second part of the game is based on your choices from the first part, and then the second part, the story goes into a post-apocalyptic story. And this part is where events are based on the choices from the first part that you've made, and the story, expands from there, and it goes on into the post-apocalyptic story. The story is a bit weird, but it's filled with it's pretty good. Okay, and it's filled with weird and quirky and funny moments. It's filled with serious moments. It's filled with love and betrayal. It's filled with a lot of twists and turns. It's a really good story, and there's a large amount of content, so it is worth it. It is worth it overall. Now let's talk about the music and sound effects. The music is really good. It helps set the mood of each scene perfectly, and it gets you into the story. So the music definitely gets 2 thumbs up for me. The sound effects add a nice touch and a good amount of realism to each setting and scene. Like if there's an explosion, it has an explosion sound, and then this doesn't really happen, but I'm just using it as an example. Say there's an explosion, okay, you get the explosion sound, and then you hear sirens, and then people screaming, and then, like rainfall, but what that really is just debris from the building falling. That doesn't happen, but if I'm trying to use that as an example, this is to show you how, and to give you like an idea of how realistic the sound effects are, and it adds a lot to each scene, and it adds a lot to the story. It adds a lot of realism. Now let's talk about issues. I only ran into one issue. The game crashed on me quite a lot on the PlayStation 4, but I was able to forgive the crashes because it didn't affect my saves at all. But I probably had it crash about 50 to 60 times. If you can look past the issue with it crashing, you have an amazingly well-crafted game here. Now for my overall thoughts. I'm very impressed with this game. The game story has a lot to offer, and you get to really feel for the game's characters. I highly recommend this game to everybody, especially visual novel fans. Now let's talk my review score. Based on everything I just talked about, and based on the issue that I ran into, it's a pretty big issue, but at the same time, I was able to forgive it. Like, it wasn't game breaking. It was an annoyance more than anything. So based on the issue I ran into, I will give this visual novel a 9 out of 10. It's one of the best visual novel offerings on PlayStation 4 in my honest opinion. It's very well worth picking up. I will leave a link in the description box below to pick up Songs of Memories. I will leave one for PSN, one for Amazon, and one for Steam. So if you guys want to get it digital on PS4, you guys can do that. If you guys want to get it physical on PS4, you can do that. If you want to pick it up digital for Steam, you can do that. I want to thank you all for tuning into this review, and with that, I'll catch you on my future videos. Bad Bobby Gamer's out. Thank you all for checking out my review for Songs of Memory. I really highly enjoyed making this review, and I really enjoyed playing through this visual novel. Guys, thank you all for watching. Catch you all later. I'm out. Peace.